My name is Andre Campbell, Chairman Leader of South Florida and trader. This is our Money Mondays call. The purpose of this call is just inspire and educate as we help many learn how to earn plenty. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is let a few people just share a few quick testimonials, and then we're going to go into a very, very brief overview, and then I'm going to go into some training on what some of our goals are and how to accomplish those goals as we close out 2019 and we open up 2020. And once again, our goal is to help many learn how to earn plenty in these $1 trillion a day financial markets. Amazing time. The first thing I want to do, I want to go out to a gentleman I got a ton of respect for. He's actually out there in Utah. He came in a very short period of time, had some great questions, just want to know, does it work? Can it work? And he came in and he became a student, following the plan, following the training. And right now he's having some good results. So I want to see if Mr. Alan Streetback made it a call tonight. I think he's on here. You may have to unmute yourself there, Alan, if you're on the call tonight. Let me see if he's on here. Alan Streetback, I see him, he's on there. Okay. Alan,
yep, I'm here.
Hey, we can hear you, champ. How you doing, Alan?
Hey, doing well. How you doing, Andre?
Hey, brother. Hope it's great. Hope it's not too cold out there.
Oh, it's not cold until it's 20 below.
Man, I'm here in Florida. I think what's the temperature here right now? Let me see. It is 75. Yeah, 75 beautiful degrees. So I can't even imagine that weather. Hey,
it's about 27 degrees right now.
Ooh. Hey, brother.
It's a heat wave.
Heat wave. I hear you. Hey, listen, you coming in a very short period of time. I'll just share with the people your results so far and what you think of the I Am Master Academy.
Well, there's a whole lot there in the academy. It's kind of like trying to take a sip out of a fire hydrant. There's so much information there. So it's good to single out just one or two different educators, trainers such as yourself, and just follow one person or no more than two or three, because otherwise you just get so confused, you'll get nowhere. Master one strategy before you go on to something else. And that's what my suggestion is, but start with a demo account and treat it like it was your own money, because I'll tell you what, as soon as you pull the plug and you start to do it with real money, it gets real fast. It's a whole different thing, different game. But one of the things that's really good about this whole program, Andre, is the fact that people can earn as they learn. Because all too often, if you go into college and you go into the university and you spend 4, 6, 8 years or whatever in training, you're not going to know until you actually graduate. You could actually make money with that kind of education that you're striving to achieve. Whereas here, right in the very, very beginning, as soon as you open up your demo account for free and start trading that, again, like as it was real money, you can start seeing that, wow, I can just take these trade suggestions from that I'm getting off from my educators and trainers and my leaders, and it builds up your confidence real fast to say, hey, I can do this. It's not to say that you know everything about there, but the calls that are made, they're very profitable. I used to think that if you could make 2% a month, 24% per year in an investment, that would be just fantastic to get that. Because most people are getting 12% if they're in the stock market, or if they're just with the bank, they're getting maybe 1% per year.
That's it.
Which is ridiculous. You could take that same money and just put it to work at a different place. Like you said, if you can make $100 an hour, it's a lot better than just if taking a job that only pays you $10 an hour. It's the same time that you're putting out there, but you have a different vehicle that gets you further down the road, financially speaking. And so I don't know what other questions you asked me, Andre. What can I help you with here tonight?
Hey, brother, you said some very good points. That's one of the things we want people to know, especially the new people on here. You don't have to figure this whole thing out to begin earning. That's one of the things when I first looked at this, I wasn't taught this in school. My parents didn't know this information. So I thought, like when I got my degree, I had to go through all this training and learning and then hope to earn. But as Alan just said, ladies and gentlemen, you can really begin to earn while you're learning simultaneously at the same time. And that's why this thing is so powerful. And you gave some percentages. You're exactly right. A lot of people have money in the bank and they're not really getting anything, on those. I mean, very, very small, minuscule returns. And here we have the opportunity where the sky is beyond the limit. There's no limit. And Alan, hey, listen, I appreciate you. I know you're earning, you're learning. And as you said, we're all students here. I learn something new almost every day in these markets, and we continue to learn. And you give a good key point. Focus on a few key things. As people, we tend to, think the more is the better sometimes. But what I've found is if you focus on a few educators, a few systems, master those, that's when the magic begins to happen. Hey, brother, listen, we appreciate you. Yes, something else to share? Go ahead.
They say if you try to chase two rabbits, you'll never catch either one of
them. Great point. You'll be rabbitless. Great point. Hey, Alan, we appreciate you.
Starving.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And thanks for all you're doing. Next person I want to go out to real quickly. This guy I got a ton of respect for. This gentleman crisscrosses not only the U.S. but also various parts of the world. Helping people get this message out, and has a heart of gold to help people. And right now he's building a huge team on the West Coast, also going back and forth to Hawaii, and he's spearheading a big movement. So I want to see if my man Johnny O made the call tonight.
Hey, Andre.
What's up, champ?
How you doing, man?
Hey, brother. If things get any better, I'm going to start to worry, brother. Going that good. Going that good. You ready for 2020?
Man. Looking forward to it.
Big time. So what's going on with the champ?
Well, been putting a lot of hours. I work for the airlines and putting a lot of hours. But you know what? There's a light at the end of the tunnel because of what we have. And 2020 is going to change all this. And I'm really looking forward to, just going back to Hawaii. We have a schedule in January where we're going to be going different parts of the West Coast and eventually making our way through the Midwest and eventually on the East Coast. But we plan to work really hard in the next 3 months, teaching people this skill set and, building a business to share this with as many people as possible.
Hey, brother, awesome. You're doing it. I mean, you and the team, Remy, Pam, everyone, you guys are making it happen. I mean, you're walking right and making it happen. So definitely appreciate you. And looking forward to 2020, getting out there with you in the field, Hawaii, all these different places, and just continue to make it happen. Brother, listen, we appreciate you. And thanks for all you're doing for the team and all the people you're helping also.
Hey, Andre, we appreciate you, man. Your consistency is beautiful and it's well needed. So thank you, man.
You're welcome. The next person I want to go out to very quickly is a woman I got a ton of respect for. This person, we stay on the phone a lot. She has a burning desire to get this. She is not giving up. She's not quitting. And she's told me personally, Andre, I want to help thousands and thousands of people, not only in the U.S., but also around the world, really just change your lives. And she's making it happen. So I want to see if Miss Sheila Cannon has made the call tonight.
Hi, Andre.
What's going on, Superwoman?
Getting it in, waking up in profit now. Waking up in profit, that's a beautiful thing.
Awesome. What are you trading?
This.
What are you trading? You there, Sheila? Okay, I think we lost Sheila.
Can you hear me? I'm back.
Okay, now you're back. We can hear you.
Okay. Did you ask me something?
I said, what are you trading?
Well, I'm using the web analyzer, and awesome. I'm working with the BYOB cash out. Okay. That strategy is so simple. I mean, so simple. It's only like 3 simple steps, and you can be in profit.
Too easy.
Amazing. Too easy. You don't have to do any type of setups, anything. All you do is just the 3 little simple steps, and you can get in profit. I wake up every morning in profit, and I'm just like, whew, yes, thank you.
BYOB, be your own bank. So Sheila, would you say that someone can come in with no experience, never did this before, knows nothing about trading, and they can learn those 3 little simple steps and begin to profit in these markets? Would you agree?
Definitely, definitely, because I be helping people over the phone all over the world, even if they have no experience at all. I can show them how to do it, and then I can lead them to, other information that would enhance it even more. So yeah, definitely.
Wow, powerful, powerful, powerful. Ladies and gentlemen, utilizing technology, phones, tablets, computers to do the same thing that Bank of America, Chase, the insurance companies, the billion-dollar hedge funds, the same thing that they've been doing with our money for years, we're utilizing these systems to help other people learning and earn at the same time. Sheila, listen, I appreciate you. Keep helping all the people. I know you got guests on this call tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, follow that woman. She is going places. Look out for her. She's going to the top, both building a massive team and also mastering this trading. And the strategy she's speaking of is the BYOB, be your own bank. And I'm going to show you where that is very simply, how to access that. Matter of fact, if I go any further, for those of you who are online here, you're looking at this website, it's cmprofits.com, C like cash, M like money, the word profits with an S. What you want to do on this site, right? You want to click on the system. Sheila just spoke about the BYOB strategy, be your own bank. Click on computer trading. This strategy was actually created by a former US Army major, and very powerful system. It's just one of many systems that we have. Here it is by Miss Tasha M. Dyer, BYOB Cash Out. If you watch this video, this simple video will explain the simplicity of this strategy. Once again, this is one of many. And here are the 3 simple rules that Sheila just spoke about. So you know what? I tell people this, right? If you can follow basic instructions, there's no limits to your ability to learn and earn with this system. That's all it is, following basic instructions. This is the BYOB Cash Out. It's a part of the Vibrata Web Analyzer system. And if you want to get that system, you go back up here. This is once again under the systems tab. You click on the 72-hour fast start. When you come in there, watch this video. This system is only an additional $21.95 a month. To me, it's the most dynamic system because it contains so many other things. You got the BYOB, and then you got the ECC11. You got, the cash, just so many other things, London payout. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is where I give my personal trade setups, on different pairs that I'm seeing. And once again, watch this video. It'll explain to you how to get the Vibrata system. Then it's also going to show you right here, Web Analyzer Trade Ideals, right? Once you click here, it's going to bring you to the Telegram group. Now, this Telegram group right now has almost 15,000 men and women there from around the world. In this group is where we give out the trades. So when I send the alert out, you'll get a little alert. Make sure it's unmuted. And then you'll see our names attached to some of the trades. Here, Kathy, Kevin, myself, other people. When I give a trade, you'll see there it is right here, Web Analyzer Trade Ideal Alerts by me, Andre. So definitely this is something where you want to be. Right now, my goal personally is to help people average 500 pips a week. 500 pips can not only pay all the bills, 500 pips can help you become independently wealthy. Another important area of this is this Telegram group right up here to my top left. You guys can see my screen, cmprofits.com. This is the personal Telegram group. I keep it updated myself, other leaders like Greg G. Money White, so many people on the team. We keep that updated to make sure that you have all the information to keep going and understand, just to plug in. A lot of people get left behind, ladies and gentlemen, simply because they do not have the information. Get plugged in. My professional recommendation is to go through everything on this site. This site is built to help you learn, to help you get on track, and to help you get going fast. That's the key. Because I found this. If we help people begin earning income fast, there's an opportunity, a higher chance that they'll stick around long enough till they get it. Right here is the link for the CM Profits Telegram group. Once again, plug in there, stay connected so you can also keep up. And this gives you the link to all of our Facebook groups and everything. I know some of you are new. I'm talking fast. I'm going through this fast. I'm going to get to the training. Now, also here under events, this is where you can plug in. We have calls almost every single day. We have presentation calls. We have training calls. Click on these buttons, find out where the calls are, what's going on. Here, Monday through Thursday, we do live presentation calls. We have company calls, the CEO, the mastery. Listen, guys, every Sunday at 2 p.m., if you're not attending these mastery class training, I mean, you're missing out on a lot of money, a lot of income, a lot of knowledge. Every Sunday at 2 p.m., sometimes the CEO is on there, but we have some of the top trainers and educators going in on a Sunday where people can relax, sit back, and get the education. Now, of course, if you do not know for some reason, also under system, right here, live daily training. Andre, how do you learn how to give signals? Andre, how do you learn to trade Bitcoin? Andre, listen, the information is right there. 100 men and women from around the world, multiple different languages, every single day of the week, pouring out, giving you the knowledge that 99.9% of people on planet Earth do not understand. Most people do not even know exists. When you click on that, it's going to bring you right to go live. You log in, you get in there, get the information. I recommend getting on there as much as you possibly can every single day. A lot of people are watching the Game of Thrones. We watch the Game of Pips. Facebook. Definitely join all of our Facebook groups. Find the live events in your area. If there's not an event in your area, you be the person, you be proactive, you get it started and you set it off. I mean, make things happen. It's happening. But here's where we post all the live events happening, not only in the US, but also internationally as well. So all the international meetings are there as well. So get in there and be sure to add your events there as you go also. Okay, I'm gonna go out to one more person before we go on here. This is a gentleman right here in South Florida with me. Him and his wife, they're helping a lot of people and they're having events, they're having the meetings. He's always on the go, always making it happen. So I wanna see if my man, Mr. Donald Bryant, has made it a call tonight.
Andre, I'm on the call, man. I really appreciate you. I'm here.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you,
Yeah,
brother. What's
man.
going on?
I'm just maintaining and appreciating what you're bringing to the table here, man. You're very consistent. If it wasn't for you, man, wouldn't have the results that I have now with you and Greg support me with our meetings and things of that nature, our groups. Man, we really appreciate what you guys are doing.
Brother, we appreciate you too. And like you said, Donald, that's a key thing, consistency. You know, a lot of people, they get started, they pick it up, they put it down. You know, ladies and gentlemen, my success has been just what Donald just said, consistency, consistency, consistency. And we want to make sure that 2020 is our best year ever. Donald, brother, I know you got a lot of things going on here. We have meetings planned coming up. And I'm looking forward to just getting with you, brother, and just taking this thing to a whole nother level in the new year.
You got it. We're actually working on our schedule like like Howard was saying. We got a few states of individuals that we've been able to work with that's come into the group. We're going to be traveling, helping them in those states as well as those locally. We got some exciting things taking place with you locally here as well. And we're just excited, man. Me and my wife is gearing up to take 2020 to the next level.
Hey, brother, excitement's contagious. We appreciate you, and I'm ready, brother. Let's do it. I'm ready.
Right.
Let's do
So, we was talking earlier. You know, my encouragement to everyone is this: follow instructions. This is new. For some people, it feel like trading is hard. It's just new. But once you follow the blueprints of these educators and the tools and software, you dive into these tools and software and just simply follow instructions. Don't reinvent the wheel. Don't get creative. Follow the instructions. Do your trading plan. Have your trading plan written out. If you don't know what that is, find out. Follow the instructions. And with that, like one wealthy man told me, it's so easy to do to take your yearly income and turn it into a monthly income. It's so easy to do. The average person won't do it. And when I asked him why, he said, because the average person won't follow instructions. And it's so true. So if you're having problems with that, because I know I did at one time, you know, as a technician, one of my reasons as to why I wasn't able to derive to the problem is because I wouldn't open up the book and follow instructions. And when I started doing that, I learned more, I was more disciplined, things worked out, and I became one of the top technicians wherever I went. So the same is true with trading. Just follow instructions, keep it simple, and you'll take it to the top.
Hey, buddy. I think you just wrapped up the whole meeting with that one. That's it. Follow instructions. I can't put any clearer, any simpler than that, brother. Follow the blueprint. Follow the instructions. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to get into the train. Donald, brother, thank you. Thank you and Pam. Happy holidays, and looking forward to seeing you guys real soon. But what I want to hear from one more person. I've never spoken to this gentleman, but I see he's always in the group. I'm not even sure how long he's been in I Am Master Academy, but even in the Telegram groups, I see he's always giving content, giving advice, and I can tell he's someone who's really following the steps and following what we're doing. So I see he's there in Puerto Rico. I just want to get Miguel to come on the call real quick and introduce himself.
How's it going, Andre?
Hey, everything's going good, champ. How about yourself?
Doing really well. Look, it's funny that they mentioned talking about the BYOB. I was actually watching a YouTube video with Tasha. She was also a service member as I was. I've fallen in love a lot. I've fallen in love with that strategy. It's just very simple. I jumped into the pool of Forex about 3 years ago. I just found myself drowning. There was just so much information out there, and Google and YouTube University is just a lot of junk thrown around. And finding IM is just being in the military. You know, we have this orders that we follow. We have procedures and standards. And coming into IM just reminded me of that. Everything's just right there for you. Just got to find what vibes for you. Whatever vibes for you, stick with that, and you'll learn. It's just what it is. Just find your vibe, find your mentor, find your educator, and just stick to that. And that's all you need to do. It's just lesson. You will learn. There's no other way.
Awesome, brother. Awesome. Hey, first and foremost, thank you for your service. I'm prior military myself, so I know about the SOP, standard operating procedures. Just follow the road. Exactly, brother. Exactly. Hey, well, listen, welcome to the team. Thank you for everything you're doing. And as he said, BYOB, one more person told everyone, very simple, easy to do strategy. Kiss it. Keep it super simple. I see so many people overcomplicating their trading and just doing too much. So Miguel, brother, listen, we appreciate you and looking forward to doing big things with you and coming over to Puerto Rico myself. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm going to do right now, I'm not going to do a presentation tonight because of time. I'm going to go into some training. But if you're new, if you're on this call, whether you called in on the line, go to cmprofits.com, C like cash, M like money, the word profits with an S, plural. Go there. This first video is in English. Awesome presentation. We also have it in French and in Spanish. Watch the presentation, get the information, then get back with the man or woman who shared this information with you and tell them, listen, that guy was speaking real fast. He was real busy because money never sleeps, but I'm ready to make 2020 my best year ever. And money never sleeps. At the bottom of the site right here, this is where I placed a PowerPoint presentation. So if you guys are doing one-on-ones or something, you can just go through and utilize this. You don't have to download anything. It's up here 24 hours. Once again, utilizing the system and technology to make what? Make life simpler. And please, anybody, please add your testimonial to the bottom of the site here. Just share your experience with the company, what you learned. We definitely appreciate that. It just gives us more validation when people come here. And if they come here and see your testimonial, that just edifies you back to your prospects and your friends and your family. So we definitely would appreciate that. Just give your testimonies here. We have a lot of them. Just click that blue button and feel free to add your testimonial. Okay, so let's get into it. Now, we're closing out 19, going into 20. And, you know, a lot of people have New Year's resolutions. You know, we're all looking to have a level of success in something, you know, I would say. And what they found is that most people that do begin their, you know, New Year's resolutions very quickly, usually about anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks, those New Year's resolutions are already done, and most people don't accomplish their goals. So what I'm gonna do right now is what I always try to just keep things simple, because this is what I found, ladies and gentlemen, and you probably would agree with this, right? There's no way to manage what you cannot measure. You know, people say, well, I want to earn a lot of money. What is a lot of money? Is that 1,000? Is it 100,000? Is it 1,000,000? You have to have a goal, a benchmark. You have to have a target to get there. And right now, as we speak, once again, the holidays are here. A lot of people are ending 2019 with not really any clear set goals. You just say, well, I just want the next year to be better than this year. But know what? They're going to go into 2020 pretty much doing the same things that they were doing in 2019, but they're going to expect to get different results. And we already know the definition of that, right? If we keep doing the same things, we're pretty much going to get the same results. So what I want to do here is just really give my suggestions, my recommendations on how to accomplish some goals in the new year. Now, you may have different goals, you may have smaller goals, you may have bigger goals. This is, I'm going to say, is like right there. Really, this is a short-term goal. This should be a short-term goal for everyone, and it can get much bigger within the new year. But here's a key thing. You have to begin somewhere. So what I'm going to go through very quickly is our 2020 vision. Now, if you do not know, if you're new on this call, if you're new on this training, the systems that we have with I Am Master Academy, the knowledge, the information literally gives us the ability to create generational wealth, you know, using our phones, tablets, computers. I'm Team Android, Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. You know, I'm using this thing, ladies and gentlemen, and doing everything on it. I could take this thing and be anywhere and trade and navigate these markets. Also attend Go Live on here, attend training. Just an amazing time we live in. The analogy I always give is Uber. Uber does not own any cabs, but guess what? They're a billion-dollar company. Airbnb. You have to understand how to utilize the technology. The days of just sitting inside of a cubicle and, you know, expecting to retire with the gold watch. I mean, unfortunately, that's not happening. Most companies right now are keeping most people an average of 4 to 7 years, and that's it. They get rid of you. They bring in someone younger and dumber oftentimes and pay them less to do the same thing. So it's important for us to, like Warren Buffett says, we have to educate ourselves in a way to earn additional income outside of the job. There's nothing wrong with having a job, but if you only have a job, that is a problem. Okay, simple goals. If you have a pen and paper, please write these down, right? This is it. We're going to KISS it. KISS it stands for keep it super simple. And you've heard from some of the testimonies prior, keep it simple. Once again, as people, I did it. When I first looked at trading, you know, there wasn't even an I Am Master Academy. Someone introduced it to me. I'm on the internet, like Miguel said, just trying to figure this thing out. Wait a minute, the banks are making money doing this. This is real. Yes, every country has currency. Every country right now, when there's a fluctuation in the price of those currencies, the US dollar, Japanese yen, you know, Great British pound, there's an opportunity for those of us who have the knowledge and the information to do what? To earn money. There's no limits to how much you can earn. So I'm going to show you what has helped me a lot, what's helped a lot of other people, right? First of all, your goal, right? Our goal, our team goal, we want everyone on this call to earn at least $100,000 a year, at least. If you'd like to earn an extra $100,000 a year, you don't have to leave your job. Go ahead and put a 7 in the chat for me. 100K a year earner. This is going to put you in the top 10% of income earners in the US and even higher than that throughout the world. An extra $100,000 a year coming in, that's $8,333 a month to your household. Okay, a lot of sevens, a lot of sevens. Okay, we're on the same sheet of music. Okay, now, how are we going to do that? And ladies and gentlemen, listen, it's not going to take long. I've done it. Other people have done it. You can do the same thing, right? Two simple ways. We're going to keep it simple: trading and building a team. I do both of them. I know some people say I only want to trade. Some people only want to build. I suggest to do both, and I'm going to show you why. And if you learn how to manage your time, how you can do them both together simultaneously, and it's easy and simple. So our goals are simple: get to 100K a year by trading and team building. Anybody unclear about those goals, put a 2 in the chat. Anybody unclear about our goals? We're going into 2020 to get you to become 100K a year or more. Many of you are going to do much, much more, at least 100K. That's the bottom of the barrel, 100K, at least 100K. Listen, right now in America, 4 out of 10 people do not have $500 cash for an emergency. I'm going to repeat that. In America, the richest country in the history of the world, at the best time in the history of the world to create wealth, 4 out of 10 people do not have $500 cash. If you're on this call, you may be saying, Andre, I'm one of those people. Don't feel bad. I used to be one of them also. Didn't have $500. You know what? I had to wait for the PD, the big payday. And then when that money came, it was gone. So once again, very simple goal: get you to 100K a year earner. Okay, trading and team building. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing is you got to ask yourself, look in the mirror, how committed are you to reaching these goals? A lot of people, they talk right and they walk left. Andre, I'm going to do this. Andre, I'm going to do that. Andre, I'm going to do this. They talk it, but they don't walk it. My success is because I'm walking the walk, not just talking the talk. I'm doing the study. I'm committing everything that's required to have success in anything. Whether you want to trade, whether you want to build a team, whether you want to have a business, go to school, whatever it is, you have to make a commitment. And most people are not committed to their commitments. As soon as things get a little difficult, as soon as adversity pops up, you know what? They give up, they quit. You have to have a high IQ level and a high I quit level. That's what IQ stands for. I quit level has to be high. First thing, ladies and gentlemen, write down your goals. It's been proven that people who write down their goals are 90% more likely to achieve them than people who don't. Now, I used to hear that for a while, didn't really believe it. Guess what happened? I start writing my goals down. It's like magic. You know why? The goals are in front of you. You can see them. They're tangible. You can breathe them, see them. It's very important. Also, have pictures of the things that you want. The new car, the new home, pay off student loan, got a debt, retire your parents, retire yourself. Have that retirement date. When do you want to retire? Put it there as a goal so you can see it. Once again, you cannot measure what you can't manage. You have to be able to do that to reach those goals, a blueprint. If I wanted to drive from here to California, I have to have some kind of road maps. Okay, get on this road, 95, take 10. You have to be able to see it. Having pictures, it activates your mind and the universe begins to work. And when you see those goals, those things in front of you, your mind actually begins to conspire ways to make those happen. This stuff has been proven, it's psychological, but trust me, it works. So those are the first two things: write down your goals and have pictures of your goals. Listen, if you want a $500,000 trading account, write it down. I need a 500K trading account. You want to get that new home, whatever it is, write it down. Very, very important. Okay, our goals, right? These are actually short-term goals, right? Now, with the trading, right? The first thing, you want to grow that account to $10,000, right? I don't care if your account has $10 in it right now or $100. This is your broker account I'm speaking of. For those of you who are new, we're able to open our own free broker accounts. This is where we place our money into the markets that will be traded. So the goal is to get that account to $10,000. Now, if your account is already at $10,000, okay, your goal is to get it to $20,000, to double that account. Does not matter. If your goal is only $40, the same thing. Your goal is to grow this account over time, following our rules, our strategies, to $10,000. Now, as far as a team building, very, very simple. You want to get to the rank of Platinum 1000. That's it. Platinum 1000. Now, I know everybody wants to become a chairman 10, right? $10,000 a month. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? First, before I became a chairman, I had to become a platinum 150, and then a platinum 600, and then a platinum 1000. But once again, I had those goals written down. I could see them and I measured them. Okay, I need to do what I have to do to get to this one, and then to that one, and then to that one. It's the same approach that I utilize with trading. And I'm going to share this with you all, right? And this is what I tell people. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. If you can learn to trade, you can build. If you can build, you can learn how to trade. Very, very simple. Because you know what? It's amazing how much they correlate between each other. And I'll discuss that. I have been discussing, for those of you who follow my trading, there's a sweet parallel between the both of them. Okay, so the short-term goal, $10,000 in the trading account. Write that down. 10,000. I'm gonna be asking people, what's your account balance? Have you hit 10K yet? And to hit the rank of at least Platinum 1000. For those of you who do not know, I'm gonna show you what Platinum 1000 is also. Okay, let's go to work, right? This is it. Trading. Everybody wants to learn how to trade, right? No. Everybody wants to learn how to earn money. Everybody does not want to learn how to trade. Andre, how can you say that? You know why? Because trading takes hard work, desire, and learning. Now, what do I mean by trading? By trading, I mean when you can look at a chart, you don't need the company, you don't need anybody else. You could pull up gold, oil, futures, Forex, currencies. It doesn't matter what it is. Right now, for those of you in the Vibrata, I just added the JPN 225. That's the Japanese stock market, the Nikkei. I'm going to be trading that. I'm going to add Tesla, the car company. Look at Tesla. Tesla's been sweet curves, sweet swings. I'm also adding Apple. So what I mean by trading is when you can pull up a chart and you can do a market analysis. It doesn't matter if you're long-term, short-term, Fibonacci, Gann, whatever trading style you have, but you can pull up that chart and you can trade it on your own. That's what I mean by you are now a trader. I've gotten to the point, if the company went away, I've learned a skill set. And that should be your goal, to learn the skill set. Now, as you heard earlier, the great thing is you don't have to learn everything I know, Donald knows, Sheila knows, Miguel knows to begin earning. Because you can, as Alan told you, you can earn at the same time while you're learning if, as Donald said, you can follow basic instructions. I'm amazed at how many adults cannot follow basic instructions. I'm amazed. Children are picking this up faster than many adults. You know why? They're following instructions. As adults, after the age of 25, we're pretty much set in our ways. You have your certain beliefs, and it's hard to get people, what they say, teach an old dog new tricks. People overcomplicate it, make it more difficult than it has to be, aren't open to, instruction. I'm gonna do it my way. I think it's this, and they don't have any results, right? So to learn how to trade, write this down. If you do not know, what you want to do is complete. Not go through the first few steps, complete the I Am Academy. We have the Forex Academy and we have the Crypto Academy. You have to complete those academies. If you do not complete those academies, it's like you want to become a surgeon with only 6 months of medical school. You're going to kill somebody, right? The same way with trading. You're going to kill your account. You're going to blow your account. You're going to lose money. Complete the academies and attend Go Live TV. Go Live TV, ladies and gentlemen, is every single day of the week, multiple languages. Nobody has an excuse not to learn this skill set. When I first joined the company, we had about maybe 4 or 6 educators in Go Live. Now we have over 100 men and women. Here's a key thing, as you heard earlier. Find the one that fits your personality, your temperament. You like their style. You like how they speak, whatever it is. Find that man or woman and just follow them and learn from them. They have this. They're educators because they've mastered a few basic techniques. Do they know everything? No, but you know what? You don't have to know everything to earn a lot of money with trading. All you have to do is master a few basic techniques, a few simple strategies, educate yourself, and more importantly, do the same thing over and over again. That is it for learning how to trade. Now, here's the next thing about trading, right? And I want you to understand this. Let's say I took you into a basketball gym, right? And the goal is right there. I give you a basketball and I say, Teron, Vassie, Wade, listen, I want you to shoot the ball, and if you make 10 baskets, right, you're going to learn how to trade, or you're going to learn how to build a team. Now, here's a key thing. You don't play ball. You don't know how to shoot. You may have never even shot before, right? So you go up to the line, and what's going to happen? You're going to shoot some air balls. You're going to hit some bricks off the backboard, off the rim, because what it takes practice, right? Practice. But here's the thing, right? What if I say, listen, I'm only going to give you 10 attempts, right? So you have to make 10 shots out of 10 attempts, right? What's your chances of success? Zero, none. It's not going to happen, right? Because this is new to you. You're learning. There's a learning curve, how to hold a ball, flick your wrist, all those different things for those of us who play ball before, right? You have to learn how it feels even, hand-eye coordination, your mind, everything has to go into play, right? But that's how people approach trading, right? That's how people approach team building. If the ball doesn't go in the net, the first few shots, they get discouraged, they quit, this doesn't work. But here's a key thing, right? Repetition, practice. If you keep shooting that ball, eventually you're going to have a level of how many times out of 10, out of 20 that you put that ball in. Your free throw percentage, right, begins to increase. It's going to get to a level, right? But what if I say to you, listen, you don't have to shoot it within 10 attempts. You can take as many attempts as you want until you get the ball in there 10 times. So eventually, some of you may shoot it, your first 20 shots, you get 10. Some of you can really ball, you may go 10 for 10. Most people, they may have to shoot the ball 100 times before they get 10 shots. If you're really bad, you may have to shoot it 1,000 times before it goes in. But you know what? If you keep shooting, eventually that ball will go in 10 times. That's how trading is, ladies and gentlemen. Some of you are going to pick this thing up quick, quick like this. Some people, it's going to take a little bit longer. That's the key thing. But eventually you will get it. But most people don't hang around long enough for the magic to happen. That's how most people approach anything, whether it's education, business. As soon as things get difficult, as soon as things aren't going easily, as soon as you're not making $1,000 every day, people sign up and they want to start making $1,000 every single day right off the bat, like some of us. It takes time. But eventually, if you keep going, once again, complete the academy, TV, you will get trading. That's as simple as trading is, ladies and gentlemen. Most of it, when to get in, which direction, when to get out, risk management, trading psychology, all those things you learn where? In the I Am Master Academy and on Go Live TV. So once again, to learn how to trade is very simple. Now, the good thing is, while you're doing that, we're also going to give you all the copy and paste. All you have to do is copy and paste. I'm personally giving out trade signals. We're averaging 500 pips a week. Very, very simple. So no one has an excuse to say, well, Andre, everything's not working out. I'm personally doing that to give back because I'm so thankful for what this opportunity has done for me personally in my life. So that's my way of giving back. Team building, very simple. Peak interest, show the plan, three-way call. Call it the PS3. Peak interest, that's just contacting your friends, family, whoever, showing them the plan. I suggest send them to cmprofits.com. The website is out there 24 hours. We even have calls there under events, 2 times a day, 3 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's really all it is to build a team. And then leadership, personal and team development. Personal development is very important. Always working on yourself. I'm always working on myself. Some of you guys get the videos I send out. Some things I make, most of the time, I just find it from other people. They've already done it and said it, instead of me trying to recreate all these videos. But that personal development has a lot to do with your success as a trader, and also if you desire to build a big team. As a matter of fact, personal development has to do with you being successful at anything in life. Personal development and team development. Okay, trading, the 100K a year at least goal, right? Ladies and gentlemen, $100,000 a year, this is trading right now I'm speaking of, right? That averages $274 a day. Write that down, $274 a day. That is your daily goal. Andre, my account is very small. It does not matter. You're going to work up to it. Andre, my account is big. I'm averaging way more than that. Congratulations. You're already there. But your goal should be at least $274 a day. Now, for those of you who follow my trades, especially with crypto, with Bitcoin, sometimes that could be in an hour. You could double, triple, 4 times that in a day. It just depends on what the market is doing. But once again, you cannot manage what you cannot measure. Your goal, okay, did I make at least 274 today? Now, I'm not saying if you get to 274, you have to stop. Depending on your trading strategy, what you're doing, if you're utilizing the BYOB, the ECC11, swipe coin, gold coin, we got so many different things giving you trades. But your goal, at least get to that $274 a day mark. For those of you who've been on my money management training, you know how to do all that. If you haven't, don't worry about it. We're going to do a lot more training, a lot more calls. But that's your daily goal, $274. Andre, if I get to 274, should I stop? There's nothing wrong with that. Stop, relax, go to the mall, go to the beach, go to the spa, go do something. You've met your daily goal. And that will begin to average out, the law of averages. So you know when, hey, I'm averaging 275, I'm averaging 300. You're right on track just on trading to hit $100,000 a year. That's averaging a little over $8,000 a month on trading. Now, every month, there's usually about 22 trading days. Now, trading days, if you do not know, the markets are open 24/7, 7 days a week because of Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. Crypto's market never closed. The Forex market is from Sunday to Friday. So I don't really count Sundays. Now, there are trades that happen on Sundays. I really consider trading really 4 days, Monday through Thursday. Andre, what about Friday? Fridays are usually hit and miss, and most of the time I find this, right? This is how the banks trade. The banks, they make all their money from Monday to Thursday. They take off for Friday. That's why oftentimes on Fridays, the markets aren't really doing anything because they've already made the money and now they're on the yachts. They're doing this at the golf course. They're getting ready for the weekend. I recommend, getting your schedule the same way. Hey, Monday through Thursday, secure the bag, get the money, relax. A lot of people, I used to do this when I first started. You make all this money Monday through Thursday, go back into the market on Friday and lose it all. Because the markets on Friday can get kind of crazy. You go for a buy, it goes for a sell. You go to sell, it goes to buy. So once again, I suggest, only a suggestion, that go Monday through Thursday and make those. Thursday historically has been the best trading day of the week on a Thursday. Go back and look at the charts. A lot of pairs on Thursdays. And of course, there's news and different things that happen also. So once again, 274 is your daily average. You want to grow that account to 10K, right? And that's from learning through the educators, using all the tools, Gold Cup, Swipe Coin, My Trades, all these different tools, BYOB. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand, I want to be clear. Before you even learn how to trade, we've put together all the software, all the tools, all the apps, all the scanners that are basically telling you when to buy, when to sell, doing all the work for you. There are many people who are earning a great amount of money. They don't even know how to trade. As Donald said, though, they can follow instructions. They've learned how to utilize a system. System stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. Copying and pasting. If you guys understand that, just follow the system. Put an 8 in the chat for me, please. If you guys are with me so far on that, put an 8 in the chat. Okay, 8s are coming in. Awesome, awesome. 274 a day daily average. That's going to make you 100K a year trader just on trading. So if you have a job, hey, you're going to add an extra 100K a year to your trade. Some people say, Andre, I want to have the job after that. I'm calling the boss, boss, you're fired, like I did. Okay. Now, trading, we just went over, right? Building residual income, a global income. First of all, I'm going to share with you why I think everyone should take advantage of the opportunity to build a team. I want you to hear this, right? Back in 2002, I was a part of a network marketing company, and I came into this company. The company was in the middle part of its growth cycle. The company had actually been around for about 15 years, but it was still under the radar. A lot of people didn't know about it, right? That company is Melaleuca. For those of you who want to know, Melaleuca. I came into that company. I put in 18 people. My first month was doing very well, but the income was small. It was going to take a lot longer than I thought to build a company, right? That company at the time was a multi-million-dollar company. Today, Melaleuca, awesome company, awesome products. That company today is a billion-dollar company. Now, this is what I learned from that lesson, right? I was perfectly positioned in that company. Had I stayed, had I knew then what I know now, and I would have made a ton of money and helped a lot more people. But here is a key thing, right? That company then was a multi-million. Now it's a multi-billion. But guess what? The opportunity is not the same. Right now, you could join that company to get to where you could have been when it was hot before it went viral. Right now, you have to work like a Hebrew slave, and you have to be very lucky to even catch those people who began when I left there in '02. The opportunity is not the same. It can still be done, but it's going to be extremely hard, difficult. Most people never see opportunity until everyone else sees opportunity. Our company right now has just hit 6 years old. This thing is still a baby. And the key thing is we only have a little over 100,000 customers. That is it. But guess what? What we've done in a short period of time, there are companies who have 1 million customers and they haven't done what we've done. Right now, in the industry of network marketing, we have, I think, last time it was 4, and I know we have 5. 5 of the top 10 earners in the world are a part of this company. As a matter of fact, the #1 African-American income earner in the world, Mr. David Emanite, chairman of 500, is a part of IAM. We have the youngest, Bryce is what? He's doing $250,000 a month. At 23 years old, he's a $250,000 a month earner. Every Friday, 62,500, the youngest in the world, made history. I don't think anyone ever did that at 23. So this company, there are clues for those of us who have the vision, those of us who have the knowledge and the insight, the experience to see what's going on. Another thing I want everyone to understand, this company, we have no product to ship. We have no manufacturing. We have no warehouses with all this overhead. The company is giving the compensation back into the plan to those of us who take the time to do it. Chris Terry, the founder, the CEO, the man is a genius. And he said, you know what, Andre? We're not spending any money on TV, print, ad, or radio. We're going to give it back. So this is what everyone on this call or on this recording has. You're right now perfectly positioned in a multi-million-dollar company with only a little over 100,000 customers, that the goal in the next 24 months is to grow to 1 million customers in over 100 countries and go to a billion-dollar company. Listen, 5 years from now, this will still be a great opportunity. But know what? Right now, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This company will never be this small again. And 2 to 3 years from now, people are actually, well, wait a minute. How do you get so healthy, wealthy, powerful, sophisticated? How do you get to be chairman this, chairman that? You're in the right place at the right time, and you were the right person to see it and take advantage of it. That's the key. Most people are going to miss it. Most people miss almost everything. Most people aren't going to take advantage of this opportunity. Why? Because they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to put in the time. They do not want to put in the effort. The time's going to go by anyway. And you know what? It's the same effort we put in working for other people, making other people wealthy. It's really the same effort. All you have to do right now is to utilize your time wisely till you're able to say, you know what? This is something I want to do full time. I want to take this to another level, like myself and many other people on here have done. That is a key thing. So once again, to grow a global residual income, and an income that comes into you week in, week out. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, even when I'm not trading, the company is paying me a chairman 10 income because I took the time to do something one time, and through the efforts of many people on this call, Sheila Cannon, Donald Bryant, Ahmed Jamayanle over in the UK. So many people, I can't even name everyone. My right-hand man, Mr. Greg G. Money White. This thing began to grow exponentially. Here's another thing I want you to realize, right? When you're trading, you can only earn income when you're doing what? When you're trading. When you're sleeping, you're not trading. When you're in the shower, you're not trading. When you're at the mall, you're not trading, right? Now, of course, with our phones, we can't trade on the go, right? But here's what I'm trying to get you to realize. Building a team, that is now an income producing business. Even when you're sleeping, there's someone in the UK, someone in the Netherlands, South Africa, Germany, Australia. We're doing this in over 100 countries. I've got people right now in Scotland, Italy, different places that are sharing the opportunity. They're learning. It doesn't matter if they're building or if they're just a customer, but that's a part of your business. Once again, you now have a viable business that's producing an income for you even when you're not there operating. God forbid you get hurt and you can't trade or something happens. You know what? You took the time to build that business. That income begins to grow exponentially. And this is what many people don't understand, right? Once you get that ball rolling, that train going, it begins to grow exponentially bigger outside of you doing everything. That's one of the key things. So I definitely encourage everyone to understand the opportunity with that. Now, your short-term goal to build is to get to Platinum 1000. That's your short-term goal. Platinum 1000, you personally sponsor 3 people and then just grow a team of 30 people. That's it. You sponsor Greg, he sponsors Pam, you sponsor Don. Most of the people on this call, most of the people I've met came from a handful of people that I told about I am. That's it. It's not because I'm so great, because I just know how to use the system. I told Greg, he told Gilo Morgan, who told Remy Martin, who told Pam Stevens. It just keeps going on and on and on. That's one thing I love about this business. Meeting new people, interacting with people, helping people, it becomes fun. And once you learn a few basic techniques of peaking interest, showing a plan, doing a 3-way call, it becomes duplicatable also. So short-term goals, Platinum 1000, personally sponsor 3 people, build a team of 30. That is an extra $1,000 a month coming into your household. Listen, you just gave yourself a $12,000 a year raise, $250 every week. Now, here's the key thing to understand, right? If you have a job, what do you have to do to get a $12,000 a year increase on your salary? Here, when I saw this, I said, wait a minute, just by helping 30 families, I can get an extra $1,000. And that's the key thing about it. As a Platinum 1000, this is paid weekly, an extra $250 a week. Now, here's what a lot of people don't understand, right? When I first saw this, my money was funny. You know, it was funny. I needed help. So I said, you know what? While I'm copying and pasting, while I'm learning how to trade, why don't I call up Greg? Hey, Greg, listen, I found a way to make money like the banks. I just began calling people. They joined, they saw the opportunity, began doing the same thing. I went from a Platinum 150 to a Platinum 600. But guess what I began doing, right? Instead of taking that money and spending it, guess what I did with it? I put that money back into the market and began flipping and turning and growing that income. Andre, I don't have any money to trade with. Tell a few people, help a few people. The best way to help yourself is by helping other people. Listen, you're 3 people away from getting to Chairman 10. As a Chairman 10, every single Friday, an extra $2,500 a week. On top of that, when you hit the rank of Chairman, the 15th of every month, they pay you on your whole entire organization. That's an extra $1,000 to $3,000 every single 15th of the month as a Chairman 10. Myself, I'm grateful and thankful through the efforts of my upline, sideline, the company to have hit that rank. And you know what? I really didn't do a lot of work to get there. I just followed the system. I wasn't torn all over the world. I just followed the system, began telling a few. And as Donald, as you said it, as you heard earlier, a few people said it, I was consistent. I didn't pick it up on Monday and put it down until the weekend. I just did a little bit every day consistently over time. And that's where the results came from. What can an extra $2,000 a month, $500 a week do for you and your family, do for your trading account to get that account up to a higher level even faster, exponentially. My partner, Greg G. Money White, just hit platinum 5,000. Congratulations. That's an extra $60,000 a year. There are people right now working 2 jobs and they're not earning $60,000 a year, coming out of university, out of college, degreed up, various degrees, and are not even earning $60K a year. Here, by growing a team of just 225, you're now a $60,000 extra a year earner. But once again, the short-term goal, get to platinum 1,000. If that's as far as you go, everybody can do that. Begin with 3, tell a few. I'm gonna show you how simple it is. Get to platinum 1,000. By there, you can say, you know what? I wanna go on higher. But the key thing is you're helping people and you're doing a few basic things over and over. And I'm gonna show you how simple that is. Here is how to do it, ladies and gentlemen. Your goal, right? If you do this, it's just like shooting the basketball. Eventually that ball will go in 12 to 15 times. All you have to do, this is so simple. Most of you won't do it, I know. Most people won't follow instructions, but Andre, how do you get this? How do you get that? I followed the blueprint. I didn't make this up. The people who came before me, my sponsor, Chairman 50, Lawrence Young, right now he earns $50,000 a month. Every Friday, $12,500 for him and Tamara Young. He said, Andre, do this. So instead of me trying to recreate, I just followed what the other successful people were doing. Follow the yellow brick road. This works all the time, every time for the man or woman who does it. Once again, most people won't do it. Most people will not follow basic instructions. Don't trade without a stop loss. You know how many people contact me? Andre, I'm in this trade. I'm nervous. I'm panicking. Is it going to come back? I ask them one question. Where's your stop loss? I don't have a stop loss. That's one of the basic things in trading. I tell people, always trade with a stop loss. Basic instructions. Here's all you do, ladies and gentlemen. Write down a list. Write down. Not in your phone. Take it out of your phone. Put it on paper. Make a list of 120 to 150 names. Andre, why 120? Why 150? It's all numbers. It's all math. This is why, right? When you write that list, by the age of 30, the average adult knows 2,000 people on a first name basis. Now, you can't remember all those people, who you went to school with, place of worship, who does your cleaners, but begin writing the names down. You'd be amazed at how fast you could put 150 people on a list. Do not prejudge. People who have money, they want more what? More money. People who don't have any money, we can help them. Write everyone down. Do not prejudge. Now, here's a key thing, right? Out of that list of 150, they said, Andre, make a list of 120 to 150. What do you think I did? I made a list of 200 names because I wanted to get there super quick, right? This is what happens. If you make a list of 150 or 120, you're only looking to sign up 10%. That's important to know. Write that down. Only 10%. Why? Because most people do not see themselves being successful. Most people are too busy watching reality TV. Most people are too busy making excuses, being broke, complaining. They're worrying about the Republicans, worrying about the Democrats. Guess what? It doesn't matter who's in office. If you don't have an income-producing system or business or way to earn income, it's not going to get any better. Because we live in a capitalist society, the rich are getting richer, the information is there, and right now the wealth gap is growing so wide. I just read a very interesting book the other day, and they're showing in America how a small amount of people have so much of the wealth, and the bottom portion of society is struggling. Throughout history, whenever that happens, revolution, turmoil, countries fall apart. And that's why it's important for you and your family to get your share of the pie. This is the way to get it. So out of your list of 150, you're only looking for 15 people to say yes. The other 90%, negative friends and family, dream killers who don't want it, or they're happy where they are, no problem. They're going to say no, expect it. Listen, when I share this, I don't care if a person says yes or no. I just share the opportunity. No one can come back and say, well, Andre, why you never told me about this? But guess what? My own brother never signed up. My sister has. My sister's trading. She's killing it trading, killing it. My brother, he has 2 jobs and never even got started. Brother, listen, you got a phone. Yeah, copy and paste all the excuses in the world. Now his next excuse is, well, in January 2020, I'm going to be ready. He said that last January. So do not get discouraged when people don't sign. He's seeing my life change, where I live, what I eat, what I drive. I drive a Porsche now. I couldn't afford a Porsche before. You know, he sees that. He's still struggling. So do not get discouraged. So once again, 15 people say yes, right? This is your next goal, right? Out of those 15 people, you're looking to help 3 to 4 of them sign up 3 people. You're going to help 3 to 4 out of those 12 or 15 become Platinum 150s. All they did was sponsor 3 people. That's it. Once that happens, you want to create 7 to 10 more Platinum 1000s within your organization. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, those 7 to 10 Platinum 1000, they do not have to be personally sponsored by you. There are people in my organization I didn't sponsor, and they are bringing all kind of people in. They're bringing in nurses. They're bringing in law enforcement. They're bringing in doctors. They're bringing in the person who cuts the grass, people I would have never met. But once again, I understand the system. Save yourself time, energy, and money. So once you create 7 to 10 Platinum 1000s in your organization, congratulations, you're an extra $10,000 a month earner. You are a Chairman 10 within this organization. Very simple. Now, how do you create those 7 to 10? You become a Platinum 1000 yourself and just duplicate yourself 7 to 10 times. That's all it is, duplication, doing the same thing. The same way I train on how to compound your account by doubling your account from 1,000 to 2,000, 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16. It's the same thing, duplication. A few basic, simple steps, so simple that most people overcomplicate this. Oh, I gotta go I gotta go do TV ads. Oh, I gotta go recruit TD Jakes. Just start with the people that you know on your list. I gotta go get the pastor. Most pastors are busy running a church. Most pastors, unfortunately, aren't even humble and coachable. You're looking for humble and coachable people who want to change your lives, who can follow basic instructions. You do this, I guarantee you in 90 days, you'll be a $10,000 a month earner as a Chairman 10. Right now, the company is so much more attractive. We have so many more tools. 2020 is going to be an amazing year. This thing will go viral. Young people are coming in. Listen, talk to everyone. You know, don't say, well, this person's too old, they're too young. You never know what a person has in their heart. You never know a person's burning desire to change your life. Listen, right now, everyone on this call knows someone who knows someone like a Greg White, like a Donald Bryant, like a David Immunite, another Andre Campbell. You know someone who knows someone like me, that when I saw this, I said, wait a minute, are they serious? Is this real? I went to work. Those people are out there. But if you never open your mouth, if you never focus, if you never take the time, they'll pass you by and someone else will sign them up. So many times I'm seeing family members are being signed up by other people because that person never shared it with their family. So what if you tried 1,000 things? You were selling coffee, lotions, juice, tea, potions. It doesn't matter. You keep going. If you had a job and you got fired or laid off, I quit those job things. I'm not doing those job things anymore. What are you going to do? You get up again, put in another application, get another job. It's the same thing. Just keep going. So that's the numbers right there, ladies and gentlemen. Make a list, 120 to 150, sign up 12 to 15 people, help 3 to 4 of them become Platinum 150s. You're going to become a Platinum 1000, create 7 to 10 Platinum 1000s in your organization. You are a Chairman 10. Right there, that's $120,000 a year. Plus, you're already earning $100K trading. Right there, you're $250,000 a year earner. Right there, doing these simple instructions. Important factor is focus, 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 focus. Most people cannot focus. It's been proven, right? What you think about all the time, you become. What do you spend your time thinking about? Some people spend their time thinking about worry, doubt, fear, all these different things, the bills. Listen, that's what you become. If you have a job, right? Most people have a job. I used to have a job. Your job dictates everything about your life, you know? When you come in, when you get off, you know, how far you have to drive in traffic, when can you take vacation? Your job dictates where you go to eat, where your kids go to school, the price of your insurance, you know, what kind of car you drive, what kind of house you live in. Your job dictates everything. So most people, because of that, they spend the majority of their waking hours thinking about their job. Right now, some of you on this call, well, I got to go to sleep because I got to get up in the morning to go to what? To my job. I understand. What you want to do is shift some of that focus to something else that can change your life. Trading and sharing this opportunity to build a team so that one day you can have the opportunity, like myself, call the boss, you're fired. I'm not coming back. Also have the opportunity to wake up when you're finished sleeping. Ladies and gentlemen, because of this opportunity, I go to sleep when I'm tired and I wake up when I'm finished sleeping. That to me is still amazing. I'm so thankful for it. I thank God every single day. I wake up, sometimes just pinch myself. Is this real? I'm using a phone, a tablet, computer, trading in these markets, calling trades, giving out trades, building a team. Amazing time we live in. Next thing, don't quit. I see so many people give up and quit. They quit on themselves. This is why most people will never be successful in anything. They quit. They quit. If you keep starting things and you keep quitting, you know what you become? A quitter. Don't be a quitter in life. At some point, you got to stick with something. Say, you know what? Come hell or high water, I'm going to make this work for me and my family. I've never done anything that this kind of income is so quick, so simple. Forex is the most liquid market in the world. If you make $10,000 today, listen, we got a lady on the team, brought in by Greg. She made $46,000 in one day. She could take that money out just like that, just like that. Past performance or no guarantee of future results. However, it's real. You could take it out just like that. The most liquid market. When I had a mortgage business, we had to wait for the loans to go through, wait for the homes to close, all these different hoops before getting the money. Now, the speed of money, boom, that money's in your hands. Very, very quick, very liquid. So do not quit. Track your progress. Everything you're doing should be tracked. Your trades, trading, write down your journal. Okay, what trade did I take? Why did I get in this trade? Why did I win the trade? Why did I lose the trade? Write everything down. Was I going through something? Was I mad at the spouse, the boss, whoever, the kids? What was I going through? Why am I in a slump? You know, I'm trading gold. I just can't get it. Whatever's, I'm using this. What's going on? Do I have to go back and reteach, relearn? Am I getting on Go Live TV? Did I complete the academy? Do I have to go back and start the academy? What's going on with you? Track everything. Your team, okay? What rank am I? Okay, I brought in a few people. What rank are they? Are they doing 3 calls? If they're a local meeting, are we getting on the calls? Whatever it is, track your results. You cannot manage what you cannot measure. Very, very important to track those results. I'm going to wrap up soon. Time management. Critical, critical, critical. Most people, like I did, when they're beginning to learn how to trade, they spend too much time trading in the markets, in, out, buy, sell, and getting chopped up. Trading when trading when there's not even any trades there. If anybody's done that, put a 2 in the chat. Over trading, revenge trading, you know, just trading, just to trade. Wake up, soon as the market opens on Sunday, Forex trading, you know, just in the markets, trading. Guilty. I've done it, been there, right? Write this down. You should spend most of your time studying and back testing, very little time trading. Very little time. We got the London session, we got the New York session, we got the Asian session. You know, most of the time for the New York session, 7 a.m. to about 11 a.m. Eastern time. After that, the market slows down. Now, can trades happen after that? Of course, but usually it's done. London session, 2 a.m. to about maybe 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, slows down. Asian session, anywhere 7 in the afternoon, in the evening, about 10 o'clock. That's really about it. Those key sessions, you know, a person goes into the market, they make trades, they win during New York session, but they're just itching to get back in the market, itching. I saw something move. I saw something. Back in the market, get into a bad trade, give their profits back to the market. Over trading, revenge trading. You want to make sure to spend your time wisely in trading. You don't have to trade a lot. Listen, those trades I'm giving out on the Vibrata, those of you who are taking them, you see, especially on Bitcoin, those trades go for hundreds of pips. All you really need is to catch one of those trades a week, and your week is done. Just one of those trades, and it's done. Bitcoin just went up, Sunday? Hit 2 of those targets I put, 7,500 and 7,640. Hit both of them, about 400 or 500 pips. Some people are done for the week. They're already done. especially when you grow that account. So make sure you're not spending too much time actually in the markets. Once again, this is from going through the I Am Master Academy, getting on Go Live TV. You should spend more time on Go Live TV, demo trading, practicing, back testing than you do actually pushing the buy and the sell button. If you find yourself just, oh, I lost a trade, I need to make this money back, it's trading, you're doing it wrong. Trust me, I've been there, I've done it. So once again, time management is crucial. What I do, I spend the majority of my time team building, developing myself, developing other leaders, getting on calls, doing meetings. That's why I spend the majority of my time right there, not over trading too much in the market. When I flip those to what you're seeing right here, everything changed. First, I was spending so much time trading, a little on this, just losing money going back and forth. So you know what? Relax. The trades are going to be there. Spend less time trading, get good quality trades, wait for the market to set up. Some of these trades take time. People are saying, Andre, you think anything is happening? They're sitting at the computer, just looking. Go to the mall, go work out, go exercise, go do something. Exercise while I'm on it, right? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're going into a new year. Make sure you're taking care of your health also. You know, health is wealth. Without our health, we don't have anything. Make sure you get your rest, get your exercise. I'm not here to get preachy, but it's crucial. I've seen people on this journey get sick and high blood pressure, all these different various things. And once their health begins to deteriorate, not only can't you trade, can't you build, you're risking losing your income, your family's dependent on you, your health is very important, you know, eat an apple a day, you know, walk around the block, whatever it is. But the same basic instructions that it takes to keep ourselves healthy is the same basic instructions to trade and to build. Now, a lot of people hear that, they won't go to the gym, they won't eat healthy, they won't drink enough water, but they expect to be vibrant. It takes energy to do all this stuff, to trade, to build a big team. So definitely take care of your health also. And time building, once again, keep it in perspective on your team building. Now, that in a nutshell is going to wrap up the goals for this year, 2020. Once again, I'm encouraging everyone to really get in here, take heed to some of these things. Once again, these are